The air in the Andean highlands was thick with the scent of rain-soaked earth and the wild, green breath of the jungle. For centuries, these valleys had been home to secrets. Secrets whispered by the wind through emerald leaves. Secrets that would one day ignite the fevered dreams of explorers and kings. Here, in the shadow of snow-capped peaks, a legend was born. It was a legend of gold, not just as treasure, but as the very soul of a people, a bridge between mortals and gods. This was the story of El Dorado. Long before the first Spanish sails appeared on the horizon, the highlands of what is now Colombia belonged to the Muisca. Their world was one of order and reverence, shaped by the rhythm of the seasons and the bounty of their land. The Muisca were master artisans, their hands coaxing gold into delicate figures, tunjos, offered to the gods as tokens of gratitude and hope. For them, gold was not currency. It was sunlight made solid, a sacred gift, a way to touch the divine. At the heart of Muisca, life was a ritual so breathtaking, so rich in meaning, that it would echo across continents and centuries. When a new Zipa, their ruler, was chosen, the people gathered at Lake Guatavita, a perfect circle of water cradled by green mountains. To the Muisca, this lake was holy, the dwelling place of the goddess Chi, mother of water and fertility. On the day of the ceremony, the slopes around the lake shimmered with thousands of people, their cloaks bright, their ornaments gleaming. The chosen Zipa stood at the water's edge, his body stripped bare, then covered from head to toe in fine gold dust. Under the rising sun, he became a living statuette man, transformed into pure gold. He was El Dorado, the Gilded One. Accompanied by 4 high priests, each adorned with feathers and gold, the Zipa stepped onto a raft woven from reeds. The raft was heavy with offerings, golden tunjos, emeralds, fragrant resins. As the raft drifted toward the center of the lake, a hush fell over the crowd. All eyes watched as the golden man, radiant in the morning light, reached the heart of the sacred waters. There, in a moment of profound devotion, the Zipa plunged into the lake. The gold dust washed from his skin, swirling into the depths as an offering to the goddess. His priests cast treasures into the water, rain of gold and emeralds, vanishing beneath the surface. This was not a sacrifice for wealth, but a communion with the divine, a renewal of the bond between people and gods. When the Zipa emerged, cleansed and reborn, the crowd erupted in celebration. Drums thundered, flutes sang, and the Muisca rejoiced in the blessings of their gods and the crowning of their new leader. But far away, across the ocean, a different story was taking shape. In the courts of Europe, rumors spread of a city of gold, a place where streets gleamed and riches lay waiting for the bold. The legend of El Dorado grew, fueled by greed and longing. Conquistadors dreamed of glory. They imagined a city, not a ceremony, a treasure hoard, not a sacred rite. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that bring history's greatest mysteries to life. In 1537, Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada led his men into the Muisca lands. They found not a golden city, but a thriving civilization, rich in gold, but richer still in culture and faith. The Spanish, blinded by their hunger for wealth, could not see the true meaning of the Muisca's gold. They melted sacred artifacts into bars, tore down temples, and enslaved the people. The delicate balance of the Muisca world was shattered. Yet, the legend would not die. For centuries, explorers chased the phantom city. Sir Walter Raleigh, desperate to outshine Spain, launched his own quests into the jungles of Venezuela, convinced that El Dorado imagined as the city of Manawawated just beyond the next river bend. He returned empty-handed, his dreams undone, but his tales only deepened the myth. All the while, the real El Dorado, the ritual, the offerings, the spiritual wealth remained hidden beneath the waters of Lake Guatavita. Some say the Muisca, in their final days, hid their greatest treasures in the lake, hoping to keep them safe from foreign hands. Others believe the gold simply settled there, layer upon layer, over centuries of devotion. Treasure hunters came, drawn by the promise of riches. In the late 50s, Antonio de Sepulveda managed to drain part of the lake, recovering gold and emeralds, including a golden raft eerily like the one described in Muisca legend. Later, in the 20th century, engineers tried again, digging trenches and lowering the water. They found artifacts, but never the vast fortune they imagined. The lake kept its secrets, and many left with little more than empty pockets and broken dreams. In the end, the greatest twist of all was this: El Dorado was never a single treasure waiting to be found. It was a living tradition, a river of gold flowing from the hearts of a people to the heart of their world. The Spanish and their successors saw only wealth. They missed the deeper truth. The gold was not for men, but for the gods. It was a symbol of faith, a celebration of life, a bridge between earth and sky. Today, Lake Guatavita is quiet. Its waters are protected, its shores reclaimed by nature. The echoes of ancient rituals linger in the air, mingling with the calls of birds and the rustle of leaves. In museums, Muisca gold glimmers under glass, silent testimony to a civilization's brilliance and loss. The legend of El Dorado endures, not as a city of gold, but as a story of human longing, our search for meaning, for connection, for something greater than ourselves. The true treasure was never the gold, but the people who gave it, the world they built, and the faith that shaped their lives. In the end, El Dorado was not a place, but a moment in time, a golden age, shining still in the memory of the world. If you found this story as captivating as we did, don't forget to subscribe and join us for more journeys into the heart of history. Until next time, keep seeking, keep wondering, and remember, sometimes the greatest treasures are the stories we share.